In the darkest moments of war, when the world was burning from above, one force ruled the skies with power and precision. From slow biplanes of World War I to devastating bombers that could level entire cities, Britain built some of the most iconic aircraft in history. These machines were not just planes, they were weapons of strategy, fear, and dominance. Vickers Vimy. The Vickers Vimy was one of Britain's earliest heavy bombers. It was developed during the final years of World War I. The aircraft featured a twin-engine biplane design. It was capable of carrying significant bomb loads for its time. Although it saw limited combat in the war, it became famous later. It was used in long-distance record-breaking flights. This proved its reliability and endurance. The Vimy helped shape the future of strategic bombing. Its design influenced many later bombers. It marked the beginning of Britain's long bomber history. Handley Page O/400. The Handley Page O/400 was a major step forward. It was one of the largest bombers of World War I. This aircraft could carry heavier bomb loads than earlier designs. It was used for night bombing missions over enemy territory. The O/400 had a strong and durable structure. It proved highly effective for its time. The bomber helped establish long-range bombing tactics. It showed how air power could reach deep targets. This aircraft was widely used by the Royal Air Force. It became one of the most important early bombers. Avro 504, modified bomber role. The Avro 504 was mainly a training aircraft. However, it was also used in light bombing roles. It played a role in early air raids. The aircraft was simple and easy to operate. It carried small bomb loads compared to heavy bombers. Despite this, it proved very useful. It helped train many bomber pilots. The Avro 504 became one of the most produced aircraft. Its versatility made it valuable. It supported the growth of British aviation. Fairey Hendon. The Fairey Hendon was an early monoplane bomber. It was introduced between the two world wars. The aircraft featured an all-metal structure. This was a major upgrade from older designs. It could carry a moderate bomb load, however. It became outdated very quickly. Technology was advancing at a rapid pace. The Hendon had limited service use. Despite this, it showed future design direction. It was a stepping stone to modern bombers. Handley Page Hayford. The Hayford was a unique-looking heavy bomber. It had an unusual biplane design. The fuselage was mounted above the wings. This made it very distinctive in appearance. It served during the 1930s. The aircraft was used for night bombing missions. It could carry a decent bomb load. However, it was soon outdated by newer aircraft. Its design was considered strange but functional. It marked the end of biplane bombers. Bristol Blenheim. The Bristol Blenheim was a fast, light bomber. It was one of the first modern bombers of its time. The aircraft had a sleek monoplane design. It was used heavily in the early stages of World War II. The Blenheim carried moderate bomb loads. It also performed reconnaissance missions. However, it was vulnerable to enemy fighters. Its speed advantage was quickly lost. Despite this, it played a major early role. It became one of the RAF's key aircraft. Vickers Wellington. The Vickers Wellington was a highly important bomber. It featured a unique geodesic airframe structure. This made it extremely strong and durable. The aircraft could survive heavy damage. It was used in night bombing missions. The Wellington served throughout World War II. It carried medium bomb loads over long distances. Its reliability made it very popular. Many variants were developed over time. It became one of Britain's most used bombers. Avro Lancaster. The Avro Lancaster is one of the most famous bombers. It played a key role in World War II. The aircraft carried very heavy bomb loads. It was used in major bombing campaigns. The Lancaster was part of the RAF's Bomber Command. It could carry special bombs like the Tall Boy. The aircraft had long-range capabilities. It was known for its power and effectiveness. Many historic missions were flown with it. It became a legend in aviation history. Handley Page Halifax. The Halifax was another major heavy bomber. It served alongside the Lancaster in World War II. The aircraft was versatile and widely used. It carried large bomb loads over long distances. The Halifax was used in many roles. These included bombing, transport, and special missions. It was slightly less famous than the Lancaster. However, it was equally important. It contributed heavily to Allied success. It became a key part of the RAF fleet. De Havilland Mosquito. The Mosquito was a unique and fast bomber. It was made mostly out of wood. This made it lightweight and extremely fast. It could outrun many enemy fighters. The Mosquito carried bombs with precision. It was used for both bombing and reconnaissance. The aircraft had a very versatile role. It performed special high-speed missions. Its design was highly innovative. It became one of the most successful aircraft ever. From the fragile beginnings of early bombers to unstoppable machines of destruction, British bomber aircraft have shaped the course of history. Each design brought new power, new strategy, and new consequences. But in the end, one thing always mattered more than the machine: the mission and the man behind the controls. Its design was highly innovative. It became one of the most successful aircraft ever. From the fragile beginnings of early bombers to unstoppable machines of destruction, British bomber aircraft have shaped the course of history. Each design brought new power, new strategy, and new consequences. But in the end, one thing always mattered more than the machine: the mission and the man behind the controls.